All right, so the way this works is we're at IFC. Do you guys know the artist Lanu?
Oh, God.
Okay, well, Lanu, just this past year, was an artist of honor, guest of honor at Anthrocon. This was not the first time they met. They met at Anthrocon several years ago. I was in suit goofing off. I got a commission from Lanu, porn of course. And when I go and pick it up, she also goes, "Oh, by the way, watch this." And so you guys know my nickname, The Bulge, right? So she has two very prominent ones up here. And she pushes them together, and squeakers sound out.
Oh my God.
This is the most, I'm a gay dude, this is the most amazing pair of tits I have ever seen in my life. So I'm like, you have to come with me, we are doing this to Alkali. So I bring her along. We're all in the foyer at the old IFC hotel. Alkali is entertaining a group of people, as he does, drunkenly, let's be real. And I interrupt and I go, "Alkali, look." And then she goes, and she squeezes it. And Squeakers comes out. And he's like, "Oh my God." And he puts his hands forward and he goes, "May I?" And she goes, "Yeah." And he goes, and he grabs, and he squeezes. Silence. It was the most, and his hands don't come away. He does it, and he's sitting staring there, probably pondering his life as why did I just grab tits? The whole audience that was around, that was watching, it all dawns on all of us that this is in public, this is not an 18+ con, and we're sitting there going, Dorsai is watching us. We're about to be asked to leave. And she goes, no, like this. She moves his hands, squeezes them together, and squeaks come out. The relief that washed over everyone. There was a cheer. Yay, yay, yay. Some random people come by and like, "Oh, what's going on? Is there an event or something?" And Alkali, without missing a beat, goes, "Yes, I finally made her tits squeak." And we have not been banned from cons yet.
Keyword yet.
Check Wolf Dog over there. Yeah.
Well, oh, don't be shy. Wait.
The cheese or chickens in the mail.
It's funny because he's actually from Soviet Czechoslovakia.
Yes. That's right.
He comes to America to get his fill of freedom. Take that as you will.
Freedom.
How many shitty American cheeseburgers have you had on this trip?
On this trip, actually, none.
Well, get on that.
Look
You have to clog your arteries. You're way too skinny.
Commemorative McDouble yet?
Like double the fun?
Every time that we hang out, I've got to take him to McDonald's and get McDouble. I get them too, but I think he enjoys them more. Not very much.
Do you mind if I share a funny story about you in a previous Anthrocon?
Do it. I know which story you're referring to, and please do so.
Go for it.
So Ez is really from the Czech Republic. We've been friends from IRC, which is like, Telegram for old people.
Thank
So,
you. That is cool.
We meet in person, we're hanging out. My mate has a dealer's table at Anthrocon, and he shares because he likes to draw dicks. Like, seriously. Throw money at him, he'll draw you a dick. It's pretty good. It's juicy. It's wonderful.
Yummy.
All right, advertising done. Anyway, they're at the table. Now, my mate, Corky, he has to get up and go. He's going to go get food. He's going to go look at some other tables. Because while he is a dealer, he likes seeing what the other wares are. And he has 2 Gatorade bottles with him. One is orange and one is purple. That is not the only thing that was in those bottles. He says to Ez, "Watch my drinks for me. I'm going to go check out the dealer's den." Ez, not knowing what to do with himself and having the genuine attention span of a real dog, decides to take a sip, see what it's like. Corgi was gone for, 30 minutes, tops. Both bottles empty.
Oh my.
Hey!
You know you can't do good thing.
Get off the stage, I'll get chairs. Give me a moment.
All right, do I have to move the table down?
Move the table. I can yell.
What?
We escort a drunken wolf dog home, up to our room.
I'll take care
You
of
want this?
Yes.
Have that now.
Hey, that guy's nuts!
Really?
Yes!
What about him? Seriously, am I just gonna ask for like disaster if I move the table down, or do you need more spots?
No, we'll make just chairs and microphones.
Okay, fine.
Look, if you take a microphone and you hold it just like this, Alkali will speak into it.
What? Hold on, if you'll excuse me, I see Dragget doing something. One moment. Hi. I miss you. Have you
He
started?
wasn't talking to the microphone.
Have you started yet?
Because you weren't here.
Why not?
All right, fine.
Who the fuck
That's
was
your
it?
line.
Hold on, one moment.
All right.
One moment. I have a very important delivery. This is our 12th panelist.
What do you got? Is it a person?
If it is a person, I'm in a lot of trouble. All right.
They're a very small person.
One.
Okay.
That's filled with water.
So is this.
Two. Look, more water. Three. Oh my God, this water's went bad. Now hold on, guys. We're gonna try something. Have any of you went hunting?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna try. We're gonna see what happens when we just leave a hunting trap right here. We'll see if we put that here. This here.
Jesus Christ.
This here.
Oh. Does alcohol multiply like this all the time?
It's
All right.
water.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Hi.
This is Michigan water.
Okay, guys, you want to see a cool trick?
All right.
Chug, put this in your mouth.
All right.
Scotch.
Okay. Are we ready?
We're drinking.
You want more?
I love you.
Is that
I
the
know.
same thing that's in mine?
No.
What do you got?
Different.
Mine.
It's good.
Oh, fuck you.
I guess.
What? Hey.
I have 8 pockets.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a broker's jacket. I have 8 pockets.
7, 8, open the mouth. 9.
Uh-huh. That is called a cock. That is not a pocket.
That's your clock socket.
Before we start, because we get very weird, I want to introduce a few people who have joined us up on stage. Hey, where the fuck do you think you're going, Blizzard? Hey.
Making sure your ass is in the camera, bitch.
Oh, we should probably move in closer.
We need a bigger camera.
You should probably let the lizard do what he does.
What, have 2 penises at the same time?
There's a reason why snake carriers called twins.
That's...
Yeah, let's bring it in.
Seriously.
Okay, let's go over a little bit.
Here, have a
Come
coffee.
on, move.
Here, have a coffee.
Okay.
Here,
Hold
have a
on,
coffee.
before we start, let's do a drink.
What is going on?
All right.
Alright guys, before we start with the normal part of the show, we're going to introduce a few people up here that you might not recognize. First off, our drunken friend. He is the director of everything that I don't do at First Square. This is The Bulge.
Wait.
I'm sure you guys recognize him from stage and screen. Screen being that mesh that you guys watched him masturbate through. This is the Ranting Griffin.
Okay.
Hold on, no, you don't get to, hold on. Guys, a very special guest this time. He is the creator of basically everything that is sexy and Sega Genesis. I think that's where Star Fox started. I don't know video games. Where did Star Fox start? Star Fox is Nintendo? I like you even more. Ladies and gentlemen, an incredibly talented individual. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our friend. I'm going to touch him because no, I just want to touch him. I'm coming up with an excuse to touch him. I am fucking drunk. This is my friend the bottle. You do it while I drink.
Frederick Fox, everybody, yay! Frederick Fox.
The Star Fox cartoon.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. Oh my god. Where the fuck have you been in the world,
I've
man?
been sitting around drawing things over and over again in slightly different positions.
Fuck, I haven't seen you in 10 fucking 12 years.
I was
man.
here last year. Before that, I had been since 05.
Oh, good. You know what? You have not aged a day over. Yes.
All righty.
From 6 to 2 last night.
Shall we? He's drinking.
And one more introduction, ladies and gentlemen. This little shit over here once drank the apple pie that I make and bring to conventions. And he said, I could do better, and I said, fuck you. And he said, dude, I could totally do better. So I fucked him. I think. Then he made me booze.
Alrighty.
Hold on, did you seriously make me 3 levels of booze?
Yes, and there's even more earlier.
Which one is the strong one?
It will be the one with the X on it.
Okay, this is the strong one. Okay. Hold on.
I'm doing the Patreon.
Hold on! Hold on!
This isn't Archer. Drink already.
I approve.
They didn't seem too into it.
I'm sorry. Better is a relative term. And we will have 2 more guests right away, but first we gotta get this thing started.
All right.
Xander, you're the only one who's allowed to start the show. Go!
Hello and welcome to the Dragget Show. That's Dragon and Fair together. I am Xander. This is Alkali.
I'm not here!
We're here at Anthrocon.
Now, I have, if you don't mind me taking the microphone from you.
Yeah.
You need a microphone?
You don't get it back. We obviously have some special guests up here, but we have 2 very, very special guests in the audience who terrified the shit out of me during my latest stand-up routine. Because all of a sudden I looked to my left and there was somebody sitting on stage and making gang signs. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 of the interpreters, one of which you should know very well, may I introduce to the stage Fast Hands and holy crap would they be great at hand jobs. Come on up!
No.
Take the microphone that's not attached to the table. That being said, if you just hand sign the entire panel, I don't think it's going to work. It's radio. Perfect. Nope, not perfect.
Where do we get?
Perfect.
Maybe we should have taken one closer.
Yeah, fuck you, I'm stupid. Guys, for those of you who do not know, this wonderful young lady took a shot of tequila backstage, looked at me like, it couldn't be stronger, and I went, damn. So, I'm in love with you, apparently. And this gentleman over here took a knife for all you fuckers, so thank him. They're only with us for a short time, so we have a very, very important question to ask you. What was it like to be inside you?
You want to talk about the stabbing?
If you would like to talk about the stabbing, we would love to have.
Who is gonna like to talk
right.
about themselves getting stabbed?
This guy.
You're an idiot.
I explained that on stage.
I'll do this in a short way. So, this night, me and my brother go to the bar right by my house. We watch a basketball game. It was nothing weird. We walk outside. So I had ankle surgery right before this. Unfortunately, I got hit by a drunk driver last year, so I had a really good year, as you can tell. And I put off the surgery till December when I knew I had to have it. So I had this big boot on. Me and my brother walked by two guys in this city. We live in Pittsburgh, and it's close to my house. We walk around the corner, and two guys run behind us. And actually, I don't know, a couple people said, maybe they were targeting you guys. This is what the guy said to me. What can we say on this?
Anything. We've talked about Hitler. Feel free.
Okay. So this guy says, hey, you fucking faggot. And I think that they're arguing with each other. So I turn around and he says, no, you fucking faggot. And I keep walking. And the guy runs behind me, and I punch him because I can't run. I got like a boot on my leg, and I hit him in the head, and he stabs me in the chest. So there I am, I'm bleeding out of my chest, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna die. This sucks, this wasn't the way to die. And we're standing there, my brother calls 911, he's all nervous, he doesn't know what's going on. They're like, what's the address? He's like, I don't know. He's like saying weird stuff, asking me what the address is. I'm like, okay. So I call 911 myself. I tell them, I'm like, hey, I got stabbed in the chest. I tell them the address. I'm like, you guys got to get here right now. I'm about to die. Like, I don't know what else is going to happen. And they're like, stay on the phone, stay on the phone. I'm like, yeah, let me stay on the phone while I'm bleeding out of my chest, So I hang up the phone and I cover myself because I'm just holding this stab wound. So that wasn't the worst part. So, that's all, I'm in shock when that happens. So they throw me into the back of the ambulance. And when the EMTs get there, and they're like, hey, what's the matter? Like, are you feeling okay? This is what I told them. I said, I can't breathe because there's blood filling up in my lung. That's what I can feel. So this is the worst part of the entire thing. They take out this tube that's this thick, okay? And they ram it into my rib cage as I'm sitting there and just start sucking blood out of my chest. I'm like, okay, I'm seeing this blood getting drained. Get to the hospital, and I remember there were just like 18 people around me, and they're cutting my clothes off with scissors, and they restrain my arms because I'm flinching so much. Not trying, like I wanted them to help me, but well, what are you gonna do? It's like everyone's poking and prodding you. And then I woke up. And thankfully I was alive. I had to go back to the hospital a couple more times, but here I am, so that was it.
I have to say that it's so very awesome and cool that you're still here with us. We're all behind you, and I think that it was really worth, you coming back to life so that you could come back to a FurCon with us fucking weirdos. I hope that's not, the biggest meaning in your life right now is the furry fandom, because if it is, you got problems, bro. But no, everybody is seriously, we were all concerned about you. And word got out, it spread really fast. And we are really, really glad that you're back here with us and that you're okay. We really are.
Thank you.
And
So guys, we kind of tricked them because that's probably going to be told tomorrow. So don't forget, we do charity too. Money goes in there and then it goes to animals. So, that being said, before we go on, a toast to the immunity of the furry fandom and our friends. What the fuck is wrong with everything that we do, and what is right with everything that we do to help? Cheers to the Stab-iversary.
Tomorrow's 6 months.
Is tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Guys, tomorrow is the 6th month. Thank you.
It's the Stab-iversary.
Tomorrow's the Stab-iversary.
Yeah, tomorrow's the Stab-iversary.
Jeez.
I'll take
Alrighty
that.
then.
All right, now, guys, no, that's right. I'm sorry. Guys, they got some of the last of the good tequila, so cheers. I'll take the shit that you almost got covered with.
Don't remind me.
I'm gonna grab one.
Oh, you got that one, okay.
I got this.
That being said, guys, we wanted to start off with that just to remind you of how fucking wonderful this fandom is. I think some of you know this. The fandom kind of got together, and we're just going to use the term, we hope. There wasn't a convention going on. At the end of all of our panels, we love to throw the hat out there and make fun of ourselves. That didn't happen. You guys didn't get a show. You guys didn't get much. You guys got to help one of ours. And for that, to the fandom, because fuck everyone else, we're furries, fuck everybody else.
You're right. This is a podcast, right?
Correct.
It might be. I lost track years
And
ago.
you're not talking into a microphone, so
I know!
all this is dead air.
No, because you're a dildo microphone.
That's why he bought me a Yeti.
The almighty dildo.
If for those, I know some of you probably listen to this, too does not, hopefully, because if he did, he'd know how much we make fun of him. Me and Xander just kind of put a microphone in the room, and then he lets me talk, and that's how we record the Dragget show. Now that being said, before they leave, we wanted to start with holy shit, are we awesome, and holy shit. Like, by the way, if you guys didn't catch that, Stabbed called 911. And I like to imagine it went, I've been stabbed. And their response was, one moment, we need to pass you to the proper department. Yes, this is the Department of Stabbing. How can we help you? He fucking called his own 911 call. If I stub my toe, I go to the hospital. This guy's awesome. So we're going to bring it down a notch. You have been interpreting for the fairies.
Partially accurate.
Most of you have sucked off the rest of you. Shut up. How long have you been interpreting for the...
For the furry?
Yeah.
This is our 4th year. This is our 4th year interpreting for the furries.
Got it?
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
This is your 4th year?
Yeah, both of us for our 4th year interpreting for the furries.
Now, I know that Uncle Kage loves to talk, and this guy...
We love them. We love them both.
Can you tell me, well, I just want to know, just because I'm curious, what is the hardest thing you ever had to turn into your hand motions that doesn't involve jerking off? Because I'm assuming that's like half the jokes.
In my personal opinion, it's anytime any of them do music, which usually is not Kage, usually not you. It's usually the Fox. He's hard, because he does music.
Fox more.
So that's my thing. What do you think?
Oh man, they're both brutal the whole time. I mean, this is.
We really don't mean to.
I know.
We don't.
I got pretty good at this job over the last. I've been an interpreter for 8 years. My dad's deaf. It's my first language. I'm good at this.
Oh.
And I don't prep for jobs anymore. Last night I watched Kage's Story Hour. I watched his show from last year. I watched all these things and prep for this because I'm like, who knows what they're going to say today?
I told him,
You just
I
have
said,
no
the one
idea.
time in your life you prep for work, it's for
It's the
Anthrocon.
first time ever.
But because he gets it worse, though, because they're in love with him, obviously. Come on. So they give him a hard time. So he has it harder than me. In your defense.
Oh, I was just wondering, it's like, I mean, I know that I've probably used several hyphenated words that don't exist in ASL because I actually do know a bit of ASL myself, and you know how to actually turn those words into things that people actually understand. I don't. I'm not that advanced in it, but I just hope that I haven't given you a lot of problems over the years.
No, we love you. We love Kage. We love everything.
Is that a condom?
He wants a condom.
That's pretty.
What charity does that go to?
Every top hat should come with that accessory.
Right? Thank you! Finally someone understands.
When you wear a top hat, you're gonna need that, right?
I love him, he knows better. Guys, these are the furry interpreters. They perform in...
Interpreters.
Interpreters! Oh my god, that's
Sir,
awesome.
we have a ID. It says interpreters. Okay? Get it right.
They fucking win. Guys, we wanted to...
4 years and counting.
Are you at 4 years?
4 years and counting.
Holy shit, I was drunk for those first two.
You were drunk for the last two, you shitbag.
Let us know any other furry convention we are willing to do.
God, if only there was
We
a
are part of the
convention
family.
chairman here. That would be crazy, right? What are you doing in February?
Coming to a furry con, apparently. Okay.
Actually, hold on. Call me and we'll talk about that.
Just leave that little accessory in your hat.
Why do I always have to wear clothes during sex?
No, just the hat. Just the hat. Just the hat.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just the hat?
Just the hat.
Just the hat. You know what? Hold on. 1, 2.
Maybe socks.
You're the fourth person to ask me to keep the hat on during sex, and the first person to ask me to keep the socks on. And the 8th person to ask for a condom.
Dude, one of the interpreters is just poning you with this. That is so cool.
Guys, these are the interpreters.
They're amazing.
Holy shit, are they badass. Not to mention, when you stab them, they call 911. Don't fuck
One of us
with
is
the-
invincible.
And the other ones are like, yeah, he's talking about jerking off. That's like, you guys, I'm sure your job is way more complicated than I figured, but I've never been able to watch, so I'm assuming you're just, he's talking about dicks. All right, now he's talking about
That's
horse
what we do
dicks.
all day.
Now
Yes,
it's just
absolutely.
dicks, horse dicks.
Wait. Here, while we're here, because they're usually on stage, and they're usually interpreting what you or me or Kage or what people are saying.
True.
Now is the perfect time to ask them about dirty sign language. Right?
Or any sign language.
Oh, real quick.
Radio.
Or any sign
What's that
language.
gonna do for radio?
I do
Hold
feel-
on.
I do
Oh,
feel-
we got a video too. Real quick.
Got that.
There's the signs behind you, the picture with the hand signals. What was that?
Wait, what?
On the main stage.
It just said, hey,
I thought it could have been LOL.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it was ASL.
It
was
could have been
letting them know-
anything.
No, it was just letting them know that the interpreters were at that workshop. It was ASL.
Okay.
I'm sorry, hold on. Did you think there was hand signs like LOL, we're supposed to laugh?
Yes.
That is what happened.
No, here's one, and I know this one. I know this one because I will not even profess to be as good as these guys. They do this professionally. I know it influently, but one I know, and that one of my favorites is the word bullshit.
Would you?
What is bullshit?
Well, there's many signs for it. What
yeah,
do you do, Vic?
I know which one he's in.
I know which one you're
Yeah.
talking about
So
as
go
well.
ahead.
Go for it.
So here's one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Whoa.
another one.
Uh-huh.
Do the one.
That's the one. Bullshit.
Hold on.
Bullshit. Yes.
That's a literal. Like. He talked. I don't know if
Lights
any
out.
of you were at Two's rant, but he talked about shitting a lot. So if you were there and you were watching me, you understand why that is what it is.
I did say that word a lot, didn't I? I'm sorry.
Talked a little bit about shitting. A little bit. I kind of remember signing a little bit about shitting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry.
Don't
But
apologize. I like
what
it.
about
Wait, can I get confirmation of one? My mom claims this is sign language, so this might speak something of my upbringing. So you do it, you tell me what it might mean.
Okay.
Nailed
So is
it.
that your mom calls you that? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever
It sounds
we
like
were
a
out,
parental
He
thing.
deserves
Yeah.
it.
my mom would never verbally swear up until 2 years ago when we forced her to play Cards Against Humanity with the Flames on show.
Love it.
Your dad sweared in Vegas.
Well, yeah, my dad does. My mom won't. She'll just
Your
blush.
mom just
like,
calls you a dumb shit all the time. In sign
So-
language.
yes,
Questions from the audience.
bathroom.
What would you like to see interpreted that's dirty? No, don't do one word. What's
Get this guy back here with the goggles.
What's that thing with
Yeah.
that guy in the hoodie that goes to all the news broadcasts
Yes.
when they're doing the weather? And he says that one thing. They interview him. It's like, so what did you think about the house on fire? And he's got the mustache. It's like, that's the one.
oh, fuck her right in the pussy. Oh my god.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Right, fuck her.
Are we on camera really? Is this no interview?
Hold on, we're not gonna...
No.
Much for the education.
Yes, thank you. He was on the front lines of Brexit when it happened. Oh God, war story. There you go.
That's for later.
Okay, fine.
That's for later.
So yeah,
Guys, first off, the two of them asked me, like, can we go first? Because you're kind of weird. And I
I
said,
did not say that. Definitely, we said, can we go first? Because we are kind of weird.
okay, no, they said they would go first and then they signed to each other and I interpreted it as, this guy's kind of weird. Let me show you the interpretation.
Yes, you did.
We're super weird.
Narnia.
Your radio's gonna get none of that at all. That's what's sad.
Wait, I have one.
Go.
What is the safe word?
So we're saying just what's the safe word? That's
What's
the
the
question?
safe
Like
word?
in general? What?
What's the
They're
sign?
saying the sign. What's the safe word?
But we
There you
need, I
go.
think we need a safe, we can just do safe
Hold
word.
on. I can just imagine going, how do you sign yes?
Yes. Yes.
This.
But you need to have a safe word. You can't say safe word.
I'm gonna try.
Nobody does that.
If I was doing something terrible to somebody, they start yelling, safe word, safe word. I might go, I should stop doing this to
No,
you.
you're
You know
saying,
what?
don't you know that safe word?
What's better-
That's a safe word.
What's better is the sign for no.
What's the sign for no? If you punch me, I'll kick you.
This. As in no. You pinch it off. That is the sign for no. It's like no.
No.
You're not balls? No. Not gonna happen.
Curiously, I've had that one signed to me when I was taking too long in the bathroom.
Wait, safe word or no?
This motherfucker had a conversation with two of my roommates one morning, and here's how it went. Dead quiet room. We're all kind of asleep. Because it's a FurCon, kind of asleep. The order of operations was this motherfucker, this motherfucker, this motherfucker's boyfriend, and here's the conversation. It was in tandem. They didn't plan it. They're fucking pieces of shit. And I'm the only one laughing. They're like, we shouldn't laugh because we just stunk up the room. And I'm like, no, you fuckers are miracle workers. They didn't plan it. They're assholes. Then we bought Febreze. Guys, I want to thank our interpreters. They kind of came over here because I gave them tequila, but I'm out of tequila. So some of you know me. Who knows the box of tequila? Raise your hand. Okay, a few of you have been there for me. I own a box of tequila, not like a boxed wine. Please, tomorrow, before you take the stage, join me backstage and I will give you what I consider to be the finest tequila on the
I'd love to
market.
see this box.
It's drink it after we work. I think it's against our rules.
Nope, incorrect. I want to see the drunken hand sign.
Well, they can't hear you slurring. I guess that's
Hey,
What is
for
the equivalent
podcast,
of
it's
slurring
against the rules,
in
and we're
ASL?
not drinking it before we go on stage.
Somebody run up to my room and gets the box of tequila.
We'll pound it after.
Sold. It's not the first time I've said that to being, I'll be pounded after. Guys, let's give a huge round of applause for our interpreters. They dropped the mic because their hands are busy. 2, closer. Go.
We will see you on Sunday during the charity event with me and Kage. And God have mercy on your souls.
Cookie.
Wait, usually what happens is they both get up there and one of them signs for Kage and one of them signs for me. I think last year you were signing for me, weren't you? Okay. Well, either way, doesn't matter. What was that? Oh shit, they're gonna pull some.
So you're ready to do 2 people during the Kage and 2? We're ready for all of you. We're ready for all of you.
Their bodies are ready.
I was invited. I hope you have 3 hands or are incredibly good at gay sex, because you're going to need them. Guys, one more round of applause for the interpreters!
Do you guys want to hear a bad joke that's topical?
Yes.
Do I want to do a bad joke?
No, an interpreter was killed in LA via gang shooting because they accidentally threw a sign. Remember, don't drink inside.
He's done.
Any more puns?
Anyway.
His is worse than mine.
Too soon. Hey, who got a cookie? I want a cookie.
My pun.
Where'd the cookie come from?
It's
It's a communal cookie.
Somebody eat that cookie already. No, I'm not gonna eat that
Give me
cookie.
this cookie.
Hey, let's do a quick throw out to the person that put together all of the fucking paneling for Anthrocon.
No. I'm here because somebody said you were abusing your guest. I come in and they're abusing you.
Yeah.
You've never been to this show before, have you?
No. I'm sorry, what?
It's consensual.
Oh, well, why am I here? Continue. I'm glad they weren't signing exactly what you thought they were.
All right.
Hey, Xander, you haven't talked much.
Yeah, okay, fine. Let's start the show. No, I'm kidding.
Frederick hasn't talked much either.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say the theme is of Roaring Twenties, right?
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
We usually start the podcast with that. Yeah, it's been a few minutes since then.
Yeah, we just started.
No, we were saying how since it's the 20th one, right? Is that what they're doing, the 20s?
Yeah, this is their 20th
Yeah,
convention.
we were hoping that they don't do the 30s for the 30th because that's like the Great Depression and stuff. That'll get really dark really quick.
Doesn't that already happen with furries?
Yeah, it would work because there's mice and men. That would work. That's around that same time period. What are you eating?
I don't know.
Oh damn.
All right, now we're.
Holy fuck.
That was good.
That's what Bill Cosby said. Anyway.
Oh damn.
Wait, Xander.
But then
You haven't figured it out. We're drunk.
Does that mean in the 40s bad things are going to happen to certain species?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Bad person.
Fox, have you had anything to drink?
What? Oh,
What?
Fox.
Fox.
Yeah, he's got his own
Fred?
stuff.
You got okay.
I'm working on. From several.
No, but I mean, we just ate. I mean, we're sitting here eating these chocolates, going, "Oh damn!" But we've had enough booze at this point, where we could be drinking Drano, and we'd be like, "Oh damn, that's so good! Oh my God, give me more of this."
The fact that you guys continuously give me drinks out of a gas can worries the shit out of me.
That's the devil, though. I mean, come on.
Does drinking Drano prep you for activities later?
It depends. Are you there?
I think we
Why
have
are
a
you
question.
raising your hand?
We have a question from the audience. What's up?
Yell.
Have you guys ever heard of a drink called vodka?
Vodka.
Do you know it?
I have not heard of it.
Do you know it?
It's actually a thing. Vodka.
What is vodka?
Hold on. I'm gonna show you.
No. This is vodka and tequila, yes?
It's like it's like two of them together, and it's just like a big bottle.
That sounds like something that you would rent for a very short amount of time.
Guys, it finally happened. Vodka and tequila fucked. We all knew it would
They had a
happen,
baby.
and we all knew it would be kinky. Wait, hold on. There's comments happening.
Yeah. What's a question from there?
Holy shit! Are we live streaming this? Holy shit!
Is this live?
Apparently. What did you do?
Wait, is anyone on the Dragget Show Telegram group right now? Not the not safe for work one?
Holy shit! Yeah, somebody. Who did that?
Okay, so we have a Telegram group for the Dragget Show. And one day at work, nothing but dicks. Dicks. Like, what the fuck? Okay, so we had to make a non-safe for work Dragget Show group just to get the dicks out. That was our solution. So, now there is a regular and a NSFW group. So they can post.
Okay, wait, no. I wanna hear some of the comments. What are some of the There's a lot. So, allow me to understand this properly. There's a live comment channel right now, right?
Wow.
And they're commenting.
Tell them that the 40s theme will be prosecution of the truth. Get Pendes.
What?
Pandas?
Guys,
Pandas.
you should be here.
Yes.
Pandas can kiss my entire head.
Hi, Panda.
God, hello, Pandas.
Why the fuck aren't you here?
We love you.
We need somebody to apologize for us. All right, guys, I want to introduce one of our other guests. For those of you who don't know, Nintendo is an amazing system, and he ruined it. So, without further ado, the person who basically put out a video versus a Nintendo video, and Nintendo went, "You won." Ladies and gentlemen, Frederick Fox.
Yay.
Hi. I don't know where to go from there.
It doesn't matter, we've been drunk together before.
Okay, who here watched Fred's videos from the days of old?
Me.
Yeah.
Okay, so Fred used to do a bunch of random shit. My question to you is, of that time period, which skit do you regret the most?
The one where I set my basement roof on fire because my mother wore my ass out. I was 21 years old. She did not care.
Oh my God.
I got a prime cut A grade whooping for that. We were both laughing.
No, wait,
It was
which
kinda
video
weird.
is you? Which video are you talking about?
There's a video where I was in my basement. I think it was called Fun in the Basement or something.
Okay.
And I had a can of WD-40 and the little extender tube thing, and of course a cigarette lighter. And our ceiling didn't have any tiles in it; just had those the things of the fiberglass stuffing with the thin cardboard on the top and the bottom. And I was like, "With the fires of hell, I invoke thee," and blew it. And then the second in the video, I stopped and I just. And you can see like little bits of fiberglass coming down. And I left it in the video, just like the other video where we did like a lip sync thing to a 50 Cent song, and I went and got my mom's tiny little snub-nosed Lady Smith 38 special revolver and put it in the video. I was like, "Yeah, we're loading up a gun, we're riding 5 deep and all that good stuff." And then I had a fro wig and everything. It was really awkward.
Alkaline. I know what video we can do.
You know, like,
What?
okay,
No.
literally just the other day, I was showing my roommate a video that you made.
Oh God, which one?
The porn.
It was probably the ballsiest and yet stupidest shit.
Wait, the porn.
No, it wasn't porn.
Porn.
It
Like you
was.
said, I was like, wait, I don't remember.
It was you standing up against a tree with a bottle on your head.
Okay. Yeah, then let me
And he's standing there and he's like, don't fuck this up. Some guy comes
If you
up with a
fuck this
pistol
up,
and
I'll
shoots
kill
the
you.
bottle off of his fucking head. And it's like, that is the ballsiest and yet stupidest shit at the same time that I've ever. And I was thinking of you the other day because I showed my roommate that. It's like, dude, that
I'm still
guy.
alive.
Yes. No, I mean, I noticed that, the bottle was sitting on top of a stick.
I have a lumpy potato head. Anyone that's ever felt it. So I remember my other friend. I got up there, and we had like a bigger stick that it balanced on. It's just we put the stick behind my head because we tried balancing the bottle on my head for the first shot, and like I said, I have a lumpy potato head. And there's
The first shot.
way that we could get it to stay up. Apparently,
But you shot the butt. But somebody shot the bottle off of that thing, right?
He said the first shot. You mean you were shot at more than once?
How dumb are you?
I'm going to say this. Everybody that looked at the video, there was, I've been in the film industry for 17 years, and I was this person and that person, and special attendant to Mr. Clooney, and blah, blah, blah. And I could easily tell that this was a charge placed inside of that Rolling Rock bottle because a shot from a Smith & Wesson does not create a lateral smoke plume. This guy actually used the fucking words lateral smoke
Lateral
in that
smoke
word,
plume.
in that sentence. And another dude said that it was a CG bottle. Someone else said it was blue screen. Basically, and I'm going to say this right now, no, I didn't stand under a fucking bottle while someone actually took a Model 26 and shot a bottle off my head. I'm not that It's
Very
not that I'm
smart.
not that dumb. My friends just weren't that good at shooting, and I didn't want to hurt their feelings and say so. So I was just like, without moving the camera, just like the old TV shows where like different strokes. I think Gary Coleman had like the evil twin, and it was just him. They would film two scenes without moving the camera. So one was always over here, and one was always over there, and you see kind of a split, like a seam, whenever they're in the same shot together.
Yeah.
It's the same kind of thing. All I did was I stood under it, and I went, "If you fuck this up, I'll kill you." Glass, whatever. And I ran off the shot, and then at the same time, afterwards, I filmed it of him walking up and shooting it off of the stick. And then I put, I made a mask and feathered it to where it looked the same. Like, no, by the time I went on to explain that everyone's guesses were wrong, it had gotten uploaded to like extreme hardcore steakandcheese.com.
Steak and cheese.
And it had been played on, I never saw it, but I had like 20 people on my live journal at the time come and tell me, dude, that crazy fat dude was on there making fun of you as a stupid redneck white kid on, what was the show? It was VH1 Web Garbage or Net Garbage, Web Junk.
Oh, geez.
Oh.
I had 20 people spontaneously at the same time tell me that they just saw me on VH1. I never saw it, but it was like blah 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 black kids with guns, blah 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 white kids with guns. Oh, like did the little wipe thing. What's his name? The Bob Saget, but for internet videos that's on public TV now.
Tosh.
Yeah,
Tosh,
yeah. It was like one of those things,
Oh, okay.
but on VH1.
Awesome.
But since I survived that and a few other things, I've gotten into animation, and I'm working on an animated series based on the video game franchise of Star Fox. It was, that's the one. It was originally titled Star Fox, the animated series. Nintendo, like I said before, they didn't like that. And they were going to send some plumbers to my house to fix my pipes.
No,
so
I actually
had to
didn't
change
know. You do most of the voices.
In the first episode, I do a lot less in the second.
It's funny because you have deep voice, and I thought you pitch shifted or something like. But then you just blew my mind when I saw you doing voices, like for Fox and stuff like that.
I can do Fox's voice. Like, my name's Fox, not Star Fox. My name's Fox. The actual first episode of the cartoon is called "Don't Call Me Star Fox" because everyone is like, "Hey, it's Star Fox," and he gets mad. And in my cartoon, Fox is 5'5" and he's a dork. Everyone's like, "Oh, he has to be muscular and really tall and the superhero, sexy Fox guy." Like, no, he's a 5'5" pilot and he's kind of a nerdy dork. And he gets mad whenever someone calls him Star Fox. It's like, "Hey, bro, do you think Metroid ever gets hot in her suit?" Yeah. Like those people, everybody's met one. It's like, "Yeah, I like Zelda. He has a cool sword." It's the same thing with Fox McCloud. Everyone's, "Oh, that's Star Fox."
No, I've seen that. That was you, dude?
Wait, what?
I've seen that. That was you?
A fox in space?
Yeah, the one with the fox. It's like,
yeah.
Don't call me Star Fox.
Yeah, that's the first episode of my cartoon.
Fuck, I didn't know it was you, dude.
That's
amazing, man.
If everybody knows the thing about the robotic legs, where they're like, "Oh, Fox McCloud has."
It's like, "Show me your legs."
The Star Fox team has amputated legs, so when they hit those high G's, their blood doesn't rush out of their head and into their calves and make them pass out. And it's so dumb that these two famous YouTubers, I can't remember their names, got up and actually interviewed Shigeru Miyamoto. And they both asked him, like, "Oh, did you mean to give them robotic legs?" And both times his interpreter said, "No, we did not have that in mind. I don't know why people do that."
No, so I saw that. And you had him, it's like the guy was like there and he was behind prison walls.
Yeah,
like,
and Wolf
so,
was like,
I gotta know.
"Can I see your legs?"
Gotta know his legs. Star Fox is like, "Fine." And drops his pants.
And it's the boxers with the little R wings and the head that says "docking request granted." That is not a gay innuendo. That is a reference to Elite Dangerous, I swear.
I had no idea that was you, man.
That's what I've been doing, pulling my hair out and going crazy for the past year and a half. But the first episode got put up 3 days after the Nintendo one did. And we have
You told me about that.
Mine has like twice as many of the little thumb up pictures as their video thing. I think those are likes, I guess. But it just hit 1 million views about 4 days ago.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool.
Nice.
Okay.
But,
Okay, no, this is just going to come back to you because I want to torment you more. So you've been doing a Patreon, so that means you probably have you're doing the streaming all the time.
Patreon is specifically for the streams. The cartoon is just a byproduct. The lawyers and people, I see them back.
He's doing a Patreon. That means he's an absolute patriot, folks.
But I stream. This is the thing. Anyone that has a Patreon, everyone's always afraid. "Oh, what if they're just taking money, not doing the work?" I sit on Picardo, which is like the Twitch of artists, I guess. Like Twitch is for gamers, Picardo is like the big famous artist stream thing. And I stream, obviously, when I'm not at a furry convention, but when I'm at home, I stream about 5 or 6 days a week, 8 to 10 hours a day, working on this cartoon. We have a Discord server. If you haven't heard of it, Discord, it's kind of like TeamSpeak. Skype had a ugly baby. An ugly but very efficient and free baby, born free.
nice.
But like every single day, I've got a couple of friends. Everybody's welcome to join in and talk on voice with us and everything. But the Patreon is basically for just the streams because I work in Illustrator, Flash, Vegas, FL Studio, and the way that I do things, I'm self-taught in everything I do. I dropped out of high school, I dropped out of college, and just ended up teaching myself, which is not the best way to do it, obviously, but somehow I survived. And the Patreon is just for my streams, and people come in, tutorials, you can ask me how I do what I do, things like that, because obviously I did one first for Star Fox, the animated series. Nintendo didn't like that. So I was like, all right, this is my cartoon's just a byproduct. If you like what I do, then support it here, or whatever.
Cool.
So with all those fan interactions and people that are, supporting you, we've got to know, what is the most awkward request or interaction you have had thus far? for the paying people, like what did someone pay money to then ask you?
And before we go do that really quick, I just wanted to give a big outro to the Granting Griffin, who needs to go and sober up. Guys, let's give a round of applause to the Ranting Griffin.
Always cut your whiskey with water. It saves you the trouble of having to drink it later.
Good to see you too. Thank you very much, and thank you for everything that you did to put me on the stage, because you're stupid.
I think you were wonderful.
And I think you're sexy. So both of us are wrong.
Well, I'm coming.
I have 2 mics now.
Oh shit!
Good night, my friend.
Take it easy, bud.
Frederick, answer that question.
All right. This is someone who had not yet sent me money. Some of you may know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to name names. But I had a request to have a scene where somehow Fox and Falco get exposed to some radioactive thing that makes them grow 400 feet tall. I'm sure a lot of people know what I'm scratching at. But most of the things, it's just, please make Fox and Wolf gay. And make them gay for one another. Make Fox gay for Wolf, and the other way around. But probably the weirdest thing, yeah, that's a thing, the big, oh, my dick, and the Empire State Building. It's weird, but it's not weird because you get so jaded. After being in this fandom, and I've been in this fandom since 95 or 96, so it's about my 20th anniversary too, I'm just so jaded. I'm desensitized.
Yeah, I'll be honest, like the fandom really never broke me because anime had already done that. When, like, I got VCR tapes and shit. Like,
For me, it was Consumption Junction Style Project.
Yeah.
If anybody...
Wait, what?
Consumption Junction, Steak and Cheese, and Style Project. If you were in high school in the late 90s or early 2000s, I mean, they're all porn sites now. But, oh, God. But no, the most common thing is, everybody make Wolf and Gay Fox, or Wolf and Gay Fox for each other.
All right. Shall we continue down this track?
Yeah, sure. Well, I was going to say that, Fox being 5'5", Tom Cruise is like 5 foot, so maybe he can become a Scientologist or some shit.
No.
No, I don't know if this has been talked about. I have an interesting way on how I got there, and by interesting, I mean utterly embarrassing. What led to the first time for each of you finding furry porn?
What? Really?
alt.binaries.pictures.erotica.furry on a Netscape Navigator group, and it was something titled Doug Wiener Flood. I was in 6th grade, and by the time the 7th grade sex ed class came around, I was just sitting in the back going, that's not always how it works.
All right. For me, it was a wrong turn on Yahoo groups, and that's how old. Yeah, exactly. Do they even have that anymore? But, yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's still a Yahoo. So I'll play your turn.
A friend of mine who is not here introduced me to it by saying, "Hey, you should go on Furry Muck." I'm like, "What's that?" It's like, "Oh, it's just fun." I'm like, "Okay." It's like, everyone's an animal, but they only have 2 legs, so this isn't against everything I believe in, so let's go for it.
Yeah, if I went back to the literal beginning, I got in through Sonic the Hedgehog and a muck called Social Political Ramifications. I was in like 6th grade. It's like I went there to role play in a Sonic universe. I was like 11 or 12, and then it's like, oh, there's other people here that are in, because I always drew animal people and stuff since I was a little kid, small rabbit. And I got on there and I was like, there are people that just do nothing but draw animal people. I'm not that weird. And then the reality of it was I am that weird. It's just there's that many more people who are equally as weird to hang out with. Thank you all.
Yes.
That's nice.
So my path to furry is awful. Are there any Dragon Ball Z and/or Sailor Moon fans in the audience?
Oh, Jesus.
there was a very popular crossover and website called Dragon Moon X.
Holy shit!
Now, I didn't know I was gay at the time, although it should have tipped me off that my favorite scenes were just Goku by himself, but I mean, hey, if I still get to see Goku's junk plowing Sailor Moon, I win. And then there was a scene with Piccolo, and that was the most non-human thing I'd seen at that point with a dick drawn on it. And I'm like, all right, I gotta find more of this.
This is the topic that came up. I blame this guy.
So I keep looking for all this stuff, and eventually I find, does anyone here remember an old artist named New Dog?
With NU?
Yeah, NU Dog. He would do all these black and white pencil sketches, and he drew the most magnificent large cocks I have ever seen. And I have been a furry ever since.
So, really quick, this panel is supposed to end at 9:30. And at 10 o'clock is Whose Line Is It Anyway? So by the rules of Anthrocon, we should say, thank you very much for being here. Why don't you go take a shit or something? Go get alcoholed the fuck up and then come back for Whose Line? Well, we kind of stand up here and jerk each other off. Or we could continue this panel and basically bump it right up to Whose Line. It's kind of up to you. Well, that means this is a totally different panel. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dragget Show Live. Welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway? Where the topics are made up and the fox gets laid. For the next 20 minutes, Xander's gonna fuck him.
As long as I'm awake for it.
I'm sorry, what was that, Fox?
I said as long as I'm awake for it, so you better hurry up.
If you pass out, it just gives us better ratings. You're all perverts, shut the hell up.
What do you say then, sir?
Whose Dragget show is it anyway?
Clearly not yours.
Actually, if you really look at Whose Dragget show is anyways, somebody out here has the colored cards that they used at work to tell me that I was being politically incorrect. Would you mind holding up the red card again? Then the green card? Who doesn't know about the sensitivity training that a few of us went through at our jobs? Holy shit. Okay. So, Xander, didn't you have to go through HR training?
I did. I had to go through sexual harassment training, which is the not sexually harassed, not the other way around. But yes, it was amazing. Shut up. But yes, it was amazing because they showed all the worst case scenarios, like right off the bat, and just it looked like a fur con. I'm sorry. Like there was people cuddling in the hall and like people looking at porn. And like, this is a fur con. This is like a standard room party that I've seen. Anyway, but yeah, it was fun. Where were you going?
Did you just say it was fun?
It was fun. Because there was the funny guy who's like, whoa, time out. Not cool. And he's just like, we don't joke about sexual harassment. And like, what are you doing? So.
Okay, so Alkali works in finance, in particular in the stock market, so there is no such thing as HR, it's just as bad as can be.
Yes.
I worked on the other side of finance. In fact, I worked for the company that his company did trading through. So let's not go into the potential illegal information we exchanged, but I did witness the most HR incident tempting thing in my life. So I'm in computers, I hit the keyboard and make money dollars happen. And that's a shout out to Kadaze. We were doing, and there was an asset management audit. Apparently people were stealing crap from the office. I mean, it happens all the time, but it got bad enough that like laptops and desktops were disappearing. So during the summer, they decided to give this job to interns. And one of the interns that was going around was this 16-year-old girl. Now, I'm not One, there's the whole legality thing. Two, I like dudes. But let's just say when she crosses that legal limit, she's gonna be a 10. She's going around, and a coworker of mine who is married with a kid who is on par with any of us as being dirty, who somehow hasn't been chastised, was found speechless for the first time. She goes around, she goes up to him, she has a clipboard, she looks at him and goes, "Can I see your unit?"
Yes.
He does a double take and he goes, "What?" And then she does it again and she points because his desktop is near his legs. So she's effectively pointing at his crotch and goes, "Can I see your unit?" And she doesn't understand what is going on. He stammers, and he goes, "I have to go." And he gets up and leaves. The following week, there is an inquiry because they think he's the one stealing stuff.
You're not allowed to work anymore. You know, Dragger, since you have the microphone, we're talking about things that HR should have been notified about. Why don't you tell them about the first time we met?
All right. So there was a time where I was heroin thin. You can see my rib cage and my wrist bones. That's a bonus to some people. Alkali, raise your hand. And I decided, I finally made it to college, and I decided to go to my first furry bowling in Chicagoland. There was a time where I was shy and didn't do the shit I do now. And by shy, I mean like anxiety attacks, had a couple of panic attacks. Thank you, alcohol. You fixed it. I show up to bowling at the first time, and there's Alkali. He's got his jacket, he's got his shirt, he's got his top hat, and especially at the time, he was still practicing magic. He actually is a sleight of hand artist. So he was doing that, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And because I was so attentive and just, you know, big-eyed, like big anime eyes and awe of like, oh man, furry's cool. At some point later in the night, he comes up behind me, he puts his arms around me, his hand drifts down, brushes against the front of my pants and goes, "You are big, aren't you?"
Oh my God.
I freeze, because I was running my mouth a little bit. I still was a smart ass, but I was shocked. I freeze. I'm already pale out of suit, and just the color, what's left of the color drains, the freckles disappear. And all of a sudden, his face turns to horror, and he goes, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Is this your first time here? I didn't know." And he is going full Canadian, apologizing the rest of the night. We are now.
I was drunk. Wednesday. That's when I'm not drunk, is Wednesday.
That was my first furry outing ever.
All right, that being said, we kind of delayed this because we were having a lot of fun up here. We have some wonderful guests. We did have the interpreters, the interpreters up here. I got too drunk enough that he agreed to attend our show, which he was really drunk for that. And of course, the wonderful Fox over here who animates something that shouldn't contain penises, but the rest of us like, sooner or later we'll have dicks. So guys, let's give a round of applause for all of our wonderful guests. Now, two of their interpreters have already left, but that being said, it is time for a part of the show that for some reason we still do, and the Fox is here, so we're going to go into the question section. We're going to do something a little bit early now, so where is that camera pointing?
At us.
Towards Xander? It has been wonderful seeing you all on camera, and you should really go to AC, because we're turning off the camera early.